Hungry Tiger needs hit dice to be really effective.
Hungry Tiger needs food.
Pretty much, yeah. So sorry, it's
hungry.
18, not 19 dice. I can count, honestly, Governor. Hint, I can't. That's why I didn't go to college. That is 5 lethal. Because there's a 10 in there.
I think that means he's hurting.
Oh, he's definitely hurting.
Surprise, glass fucker!
But this could be the fact that we didn't really hit the right guy. We just hit the most shiny man in the room, which could have just been the consort of the burly man.
To be fair, he's the heaviest armored.
To be also fair, there's
the biggest threat regardless of hierarchy.
hobgoblins are not majorly threatening, and it's a Raksha. Even if it's not a big Raksha, it's still a Raksha.
Okay.
We need to kill the Raksha as soon as possible so that Grey doesn't get the chance for them to use shaping on us. Let's just stick with that.
Well, that's what we're doing.
So that's, I guess, the end of my inadimate surprise.
Yeah.
It's like joint battle to me.
Two solars pop out of nowhere and just
Ninja the shit out of it.
a spear in the back and an arrow to the head, for the front.
Yep. Spear to the front, arrow to the back, in between the two.
Okay. I need to start grabbing a few images for tokens, actually.
You do, yeah. Should we roll join battle while you're doing that?
Yes, please.
Wits awareness, everyone?
And can we get the combat tracker?
Oh, it'd help if I shared that, wouldn't it?
It might. Alright, so it's...
Yeah, 6 minus your successes is your...
Yep, so I'm going...
Right, what is it? Wits plus...
Wits awareness.
Yeah, 3 then.
So Adamant is also on 3. Yeah, Joyce is going on 2. Mousef needs to roll, he shouldn't jump straight through.
I already rolled.
No, you didn't. Your roll's not in here.
Yes, I did.
Your roll's not showing up. That's what I mean.
It's right below my other roll, because I did it before you guys.
Yeah, up here he has like 3.
Oh, right.
Like, here's a question: how do you know? Like, join battle. How does? I'm about to say, how does initiative work for this type thing? Because we're working off of rates and everything.
And then it's minus successes.
Yeah. So everyone starts on 6, then you take off however many successes you've got. And then it's the speed of your action which pushes you down the table until you get to, well, in this case 12, and you go back up to 1.
Okay.
And your DV does not refresh until after you take a turn, having gotten back to 1. That's quite an important thing.
So basically, you want to rush down this thing as fast as you can.
I mean, most actions in this game tend to be 5 or 6 anyway. The difference really being is how many times you can take a turn before the round refreshes. Basically, because obviously if your enemy's only going once but everyone in the party is going twice, by the time most people are taking their second turns, the enemy's DV is going to be really, really crap.
Yeah.
If not gone altogether, is the gist of it.
Well, now we're going to have to deal with his dodge value, which is probably ridiculous.
I mean, it probably will be, but bear in mind that wound penalties also affect stuff like your DVs, so it won't be as ridiculous as it could be.
Right,
He's probably got quite a few at his -2 levels, so...
Well, I don't recall how Raksha dog bodies? Sorry, Raksha ox bodies work, so I'd have to look up and see what they got from that.
Okay. That's some tokens.
Sorry, Raksha dog bodies, I'm thinking of a very different game.
Okay, so I've got this guy, got that guy.
Can I get a reshare on the combat tracker?
Can you share the faces of the people we're about to be murdered by?
Yep. And then I said 4 hobgoblins.
Dear Lord, you are pulling no punches.
I think he got cross that the 2 knights and the bureaucrat managed to kill the Death Knight.
No, the 2 knights and the mage.
Sorry, 2 knights and the mage.
And
yes.
then I'll sort the thralls out in a second. Okay. Hobgoblins, because they're the first ones I find. Join battle is...
Wits awareness.
Yeah, it's written down, but it's always somewhere slightly different. 7.
Oh.
I'm just using stats to the book. I may be pulling this into 5 successes for the first guy.
Okay.
So
Actually, that means he's on 1, because don't they start on 6 rather than 7?
Weird.
I don't think so.
Oh, fair enough.
It doesn't say anything special.
No, fair enough. In that case, yeah, he's on 2 anyway.
2, yeah. Alright. His mate.
4.
4. Dave. 3. Make these guys a bit smaller.
You are so small. It's funny to me.
And then this guy.
Banana.
I'm rolling a bit well.
Raspberry.
Raspberry banana. Right, join battle for this guy. You've watched this guy with the stupid number of dice.
That's... Yeah, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
That was a worrying about a wits awareness dice.
And the guy's
Fluffy Bucket who's been
actually
stabbed.
take... I'm going to reroll that because I've got to take 4 off that.
Take 4 off that. Okay, that's depressing. He rolled better on 6 dice than he did on 10.
And that's at a -4 penalty.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's one
So,
off being killed.
Incidentally, that means he's basically already dead, so he might
Yes.
not even get a go.
Yeah, he's only
Yeah.
one away from.
I mean, totally honest with you, seeing as I'm the one in the building who's going on this particular hell tick that's developing, my action is going to be to try and gank that guy and finish him.
Right.
Oh, he
now,
still gets an action though.
Who's this?
These are the free thralls, the cultists who are going to be outside.
All right, because we have to fight through those cultists to get inside, don't we?
Yeah.
Look, it's not like that's not like the knights who just broken up, gone straight for the head, and now are going to have to deal with the big burly people that are bodyguards alone and separated from the group.
Alright, these also get roll 5.
So I gotta say one thing: there is an upside from Dusel going on is having to go to work now, because think of what would happen if he was here for this. The town would already be on fire.
Either that or he tried to sleep with the reaction.
Well, the town was on fire.
Wow, that guy really wants to.
Yeah.
We've
okay.
got a proper hell tick. I do love a
What
good
the
hell tick.
hell? Look
Nah.
at these rolls.
Right, TPK time,
I mean-
guys.
I managed to roll 4 successes on 3 dice, and then
Okay. Vengeful, do you have Shadow over Water?
Yes.
Okay,
And trust
good.
me, I'm going to be enjoying it.
Good.
My turn is going to be attacking the chap. What even is he anyway? Have you put names on these, or are we just? Because I'm going to talk about the guy who we've stabbed and shot, who was like on -4.
He's technically a diplomat.
Okay, so in that case, my job is going to be stabbing the diplomat again to try and kill him. I am not enhancing this attack with any charms, but what I am doing is, as he was on top of a staircase when Adam had shot him and I stabbed him, I'm going to use the momentum to just sort of rip the spear out, smack him in the head with the hilt, and then knock him down the stairs and jump down and skewer him.
You could just use your momentum and take him down the stairs and ride him down the stairs while you stab him again.
Equally valid stunt. But either way, I'm desperately pushing for stunt die here, Grace. So can I have one?
Yes, you can have a stunt die.
Thank you. Farm no stunt die.
I'm liking having 3 monitors. I've got the game in one window. I've got my sheet that I'm keeping all the stats in another window, and I've got the rule book in another window. I don't feel
Nice.
cluttered anymore.
Way! What DV am I rolling to hit here, by the way?
You're attacking this guy. He's been,
Diplomat who's on -4 wounds, you said, yes.
Yep. So he's been attacked once.
Yes.
No, twice, and -4 to his DV because it's -4 penalty.
Mm-hmm.
You need 1 to hit him. DV 1.
Watch as I managed to not get that. Okay. Fair enough. So his soak's unchanged, I presume.
Yeah.
So 2 dice before successes, so that's 10 damage dice.
Sounds like it. I'm just waving him goodbye.
Yeah, you really should. I just put his head through the floor with my spear. I mean, it's going to be terrible. It's going to just be smelling up the underside of the boards for days. I'm really sorry.
Well, technically,
Actually,
he
no,
still
that
gets
makes
an action because he still got his deck.
He does, yeah.
I think
That's
the
a-
only justifiable action is trying to get her off of him, though.
Yeah, it'll just be some sort of wild attack.
Excuse me.
Alright, so what's your tick on?
That was a speed 5, so I'm going down to 7.
Did you all miss?
No, I hit. But the
Oh,
problem is because
he's
he was
gone.
going on the same tick,
Yeah.
he technically gets an action.
Right.
Okay.
Joyous, who are you killing?
Well, can I make a suggestion? At least try and hit the thrall who's on the same tick as you, so that if you wound him, he's going to be attacking with less physical capacity.
Well, remember that Joyce is outside too, with fighting the cultists.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's fighting three.
So I'm
cultists.
going to be shooting at that guy. I'm going to have my fun using the Essence Arrow attack. I will. Oops. Where is. Damn it. Just... 1 second. Let me just fix this again.
What fell off your desk?
Sorry, I managed to somehow copy and paste a part of my character sheet over one of the other things.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just spend the 3 motes to hit my opponent with a cart.
Not the carts,
Plus
please.
4 damage on the... Yeah.
Everybody's carrying inside the cart is suddenly thrown around.
Hang on, you're actually attacking with the wagon of Holden.
No, I'm attacking him with my anima banner, which is a cart on a road paved in paper, with a solar eclipse set high.
I forgot that, yeah.
This cart's all the way down.
Anyway, so yes, this is shooting him. We're short range. I'm going to be hitting him with archery plus strength, right? Or archery plus dex to hit.
Yep.
6 dice. What's his DV?
2.
So 6, and this is 6 minus 2, so 4 dice, I think. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 dice to hit. Two damage dice. What's his soak?
The soak I've actually just covered in the window. 1 second. Lethal 3.
3?
Yes.
Yeah, these are cultists.
These
like,
are
they're
cultists.
just thralls.
These are the guys you're supposed to just blast through. These are the guys you kill to make yourself feel good. Yeah.
Yeah, they're extra.
Minions.
If they're extras, good news. That means they only have like 3 health levels.
Yeah, so I'm hitting him with 10 dice.
Don't roll one
It
success.
was, I would have normally... I'm using broadheads, so 5 lethal. Plus 2 strength makes it 7. And then 2 successes is 9. Minus 3 puts it down to 6. And then plus 4, I'm hitting him with 10 dice.
Yep.
4 damage. And yes, this is basically a cart hitting him in the face.
Whap.
Yeah.
Only 4.
Only 4 would be enough though. He's just the one guy just disappears as a cart.
Hey. I am reminded of Ragnarok Online, where the merchant basically was all about hitting people with their wagon.
Wagon to the face. Okay.
So yes, just I draw back on my bow, and then as I release, my anima banner springs up and then flies with the arrow and smacks him right in the face.
Choo choo.
Right. So, because he's going at the same tick, he. So, yeah, you move yourself down.
Check your speed, move yourself down to the next tick
Yeah.
if you need to.
Oh, right. I need to move down 6 speed. So
Yeah.
1,
So-
2, 3, 4.
You should be on
5.
8. Yeah.
So, as he's as the arrow's in flight, he's leaping forward with his axe, bringing it down on Mousef. So, accuracy, this is not going to do anything, but,
The effect counts. It's always the positive morality value.
Yeah, it does not beat my DV, so I just sidestep it.
Yeah. And then he gets hit by a cart and just...
The arrow that was aimed firmly at the back of your head hits him in the forehead.
Yeah. And then we shall see what our favourite soon-to-be-dead Fae can do.
Our favorite.
Favourite.
Oh, get the fuck out.
I like the subtle ones sometimes.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, point taken, point taken.
Alright, he's just basically going to punch, I think.
Is he trying... Sorry, is this the Fae I shanked who's trying to punch me?
Yeah.
I'm just... Give me a second to work out what my DV is, because I've not been attacked yet, but I have attacked twice. So my DV is...
Just spin the mode for the dodge extra.
Yeah, popping crane would make sense, wouldn't it?
Preemptive attack might not count on the same round.
Either way, though, I'm about to get at least 2 of the bodyguards attacking me, so I am going to, in response to his attack, spend 3 motes and pop Graceful Crane stance, thus resetting the DV back up to 6.
Alright, so he's going to I'm actually going to go for a kick, because it's slightly more damage.
Okay, and in an attempt to stunt my defense, I'm going to jump off of his body as he tries to kick up at me, so I'm just sort of going to go above the kick and just land next to him as he sort of jitters and dies.
At this point, we're not sure if it's a like an aimed kick or just like random nerve impulses.
Yeah, true enough. No.
Random nerve impulses.
Yep. Then he expires.
And then he expires. And
I will get rid of my annotation.
Yep. So, the 2 hobgoblins.
Please tell me you did not just say cock goblins.
No, it's supposed to be hobgoblins.
Sure. Right, so the hobos.
The hobos. The murder hobos.
Let's see what the hobos are doing.
They don't have any bows, so guess who they're going after?
Fair enough. First one will be attacking my DV of 5 then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm assuming he's attacking lethal.
Oh yes, lethal.
Okay. My lethal soak is 9.
So he's doing 9, so that cancels it out, so it's just the 2 extra?
2 successes, yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 hits is basically what you get here.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually
It's gonna
1 because it was a
take us
double.
like an hour just to get through this one tick, isn't it?
Yes, that's why I enjoy hell ticks. You could really savour the moment.
Okay, so
That was one of them.
that's 1. Speed 4.
Oh, 4. Interesting.
They're quite fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is going to miss.
That's not happening. My DB may be reduced. It's not that reduced.
Alright, and we drop down to the next tick.
Alright, so during that time where the Mouse, if you go first.
We can't complain too much though. We had an entire session last week with no combat.
It's true. It's
Mhm.
true.
Okay, so my voice amplifies, and I've been waiting to use this line. Listen to the revelation and do not be tempted. So as my voice spreads throughout the city, I'm just trying to expose the Fae and their illusions and I imagine everyone already dislikes Fae, so...
You have to make that assumption. It's generally a fair
I'm
assumption.
not even gonna bother defending against this.
No.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if that's the case, I'm not spending willpower and taking limit to do that.
I think he succeeded.
Yeah, I think you
Yeah.
succeeded.
Yeah, so pretty much everyone within the city can now see the Fae. It's like the ending of They Live.
Yep. They'll also see their like minions who are spread throughout the city. So suddenly it gets people like the other hobgoblins and Fae and cultists that are spread throughout the city suddenly get a very rude awakening as the crowd notice them and then get very angry.
And they all, and most of them fall under the
It's a crowd
sharp
that has
cries.
suddenly decided, hey, fuck Raksha.
I mean, to be perfectly fair, when they find out what the Raksha did to them, I'm not entirely sure a charm will be needed.
Good thing we have all this broken masonry around. We can use them as impromptu clubs.
Yeah, Baldric, when I said get the door, I didn't mean... Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Just beating them to death with a
Door makes a
the
pretty
grand-
good improvised tower shield.
Mm-hmm.
It's a metal door and it has that
Alright.
slat open, so it's basically a riot shield.
So I'm going to be shooting. Basically, I'm going to be providing escaping cover for Vengeful to get out. Whom do I shoot at first? Is the question.
I'd recommend either one of the hobgoblins or whoever Silver Chap is on the right of your tick.
To flurry or not
That
to
one
flurry?
and
That's the
hit
question.
them as many times as possible so that you can knock their DV down, because that's probably
Yeah,
pretty
I was
high.
thinking about to raid or not to raid, and I'm going to raid it up. This is not going to be very overrated, I hope. I really should buy a specialization and doing flurry attacks. I really should.
Hmm.
How much does it cost to specialize, by the way?
I think it's
Lots.
7 XP, yeah.
Ow, dang! I should have put that in for archery.
I mean, consider they're multi-purpose free dice, you know?
Yeah,
They're not going to be cheap.
I hear you. Anyway, so raid? How do you? I have a rate 2 bow.
Rate means that you can fire that many attacks in a flurry.
Okay.
So essentially, if you are flurrying with a rate 2 weapon, you attack twice.
Okay, and I am flurrying on, say, the silvery, this guy right here.
The guy in the cloud, yeah. The big guy in the armor.
Apparently only 3 experience, but they take 3 weeks per.
Mm.
Is that per dot, though? So presumably it's 9
Per
XP for a free... Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, you're supposed to drop your number of your dice pool by how much? Flare flurry.
Pardon?
No, it just drops your DV twice.
Well,
Okay.
you do 1 less dice on the attack as well, because it's the second attack and you're flurrying
Yeah.
the attack.
Okay, so wait, so one attack and then a.
Your
you
first
drop-
attack is... your first attack's at your normal dice, and then your second attack would be at 1 less dice.
Okay. 2. 4. And that is a normal 10 for the second attack. 6.